everyone. Today for our harvest of the week, we are featuring dandelions. And dandelions are in their prime right now during the spring season through about midsummer. Did you know that the whole dandelion plant here is edible, all the way from the flowers down to the root? So what's great about dandelions is that because they're in season, they're going to be super nutritious for us and easy to find. So if you do want to pick dandelions in the wild, we would just recommend you do so in a place that hasn't been treated with herbicides or insecticides, so we're not putting any harsh chemicals into our bodies. And when you look at the dandelion here, you'll see, of course, it's bright yellow large flowers, and then our leaves, you'll notice, are kind of jagged and spiky. And what we're going to do today is show you how to make a dandelion salad using the greens.
So when you're purchasing greens in the grocery store, they may be kind of hard to find, so you might have to forage for them. These greens that we have here, we actually foraged from the Native Wellness Garden. And like Alex said, we do want to stress that if you do go out foraging for dandelions, you do collect them from an area that doesn't have any pesticides or any herbicides or anything like that. When you're looking for dandelions, you want to make sure that they have no wilted green leaves, or you want to make sure that they have green leaves, but that they're not wilted, and then you want to make sure that they have no brown or yellow spots to them. When storing your dandelion greens, you want to store them in a plastic bag in the refrigerator in the crisper drawer, but they do kind of go bad quickly, so you do want to make sure that you're using them within 2 to 3 days.
Wonderful. So we just picked these from our garden about an hour ago. So we're going to get right to it and show you how to work with the dandelion today. So the most important first step would be to clean your dandelions. So we did this a couple of different ways. We started off just by using a strainer and rinsing them under cool running water. We also have them here in a bowl of cool water, and this allows the dirt to really sink to the bottom. So you might have to go through a couple bowls of clean water here, but we do want to make sure that we get all that dirt off. And then you can see here on the bottom that the dirt's just going to sink right to the bottom. So when working with our dandelion greens, what we want to do is remove most of the bottom part of the stem. Sometimes it's going to be a little more pink in color towards the bottom. And the reason why we want to remove the bottoms of the stems is that they can be kind of bitter. So Nico's going to demonstrate how to chop off the stems here. So removing the bottom portion of the stem as well as the roots. A fun fact about the roots, you can steep the roots in tea. You can even boil them in water and serve them as a vegetable. And greens are super nutritious for us. They're very high in fiber and vitamin K. And vitamin K helps with our blood clotting as well as our bone health. So now Nico's just giving them a rough chop so we can throw them into a salad for today. Our recipe for a dandelion salad that we're going to show you how to whip up today is super simple, very minimal ingredients. So we'll be using about 2 or 3 cups here of the greens, and we're going to place those into a bowl. And then for our dressing, just 2 ingredients in our dressing today. So we're using sunflower oil as well as lemon juice. So it's 2 parts oil to 1 part lemon juice. So we have about 1/4 cup of oil here and about a couple tablespoons of the lemon juice. And this is going to give us a really bright flavor. So once we have that nice and incorporated, I'm going to have Nico pour it into our greens. And then to give our salad a little extra crunch today, we're going to add in about 1/4 cup of sliced green onions. And because the greens do have a reputation for being pretty bitter, they pair really well with bold flavors to help offset that bitterness. So that's why we added in the lemon juice. You could also try it with some garlic or even like hotter flavors like red chili pepper flakes would help kind of offset the bitterness. So now we're going to just give that a good mix and incorporate our dressing here. And then to give our salad a little bit of color here, since summer's right around the corner, we're going to add in about 1 cup of mandarin oranges. Mix those in. And although the dandelion flowers don't have much flavor, they're a beautiful, cheerful garnish that we're gonna add in, again, to just give it that really bright color. So there you have it, our dandelion salad. Super affordable since we did harvest these dandelions today from our garden. If you have any questions, as always, please feel free to comment or send us an email. Thanks so much for tuning in.